Hello, it's Memorial Day, 31st May 2021. Happy Memorial Day. Let's remember those who have served this country well and have paid the ultimate price, as they say. I don't say that lightly. And a shout out to the Tulsa massacre that happened on 100 years ago today on Black Wall Street, when hundreds of people were killed, a whole economy destroyed because of hate. So let's love on each other a little more. I'm coming to you today because I had a wonderful conversation yesterday, Sunday, with a family member. And the conversation turned to Bitcoin. And as I said in my previous video, I will be talking about financial matters on this channel, wealth building, but I am not a financial advisor, so I won't be giving advice, but I will give you certain information and ask you to do your research, and I ask you to do it with Bitcoin. Basically, the gist of the conversation that I had with the family member is the fact that I was lamenting my not investing in Bitcoin in 2016 when I first learned about it. In 2016, Bitcoin was worth less than $500 a coin. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, just to have an even number, it was worth $500 a coin in the year 2016. We're now in 2021, in May, going into June. And this morning, Bitcoin is going between about $35,000 and $36,000 a coin. So that's an exponential increase in the value of Bitcoin. And a few weeks ago, Bitcoin was up to $63,000, $64,000. So just let's say, using the $35,000 a coin price for Bitcoin in 2021, in 2016, had I bought just 5 Bitcoins at $500 per coin, I would have owned 5 coins worth $2,500. 5 years later, if I held on to those coins today, they would be worth about $35,000 a coin. That's 35,000 times 5. I'll let you do the math. And that is how much my Bitcoin would be worth. And this family member I was talking to is looking for places to spread his money around. And I said to him, I know that you are risk averse, but you just look at Bitcoin. I'll send you some information and you can make the decision from there. But let's just say you use a $100 test. Just, buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Now, I was not asking my relative to go out and buy 1 Bitcoin for $35,000, because at this point, most of us who are not millionaires can't afford to go and buy a full coin. But you can buy a fraction of a coin. For instance, let's just say I decided, I want to invest $500 into Bitcoin. Well, I can go to some place that sells Bitcoin and plop down $500, and I will have my fractional shares. And, let's just say I bought in when Bitcoin was $35,000 a coin, and I had my fractional share for $500 worth, and then Bitcoin went up to $300,000. Well, my little $500 will have grown to whatever that fractional share would be, that fractional price would be. And the converse, of course, if it goes down to 0, then I have nothing. But none of this is guaranteed. So I believe the major point I'm making is, if you're someone out there and you are a shopper and you're considering shopping for Bitcoin, I would say do your research. And you may find that this is a good time to buy Bitcoin, because in the last couple of weeks, a lot of those young retail investors who were using Bitcoin maybe as a trading position, or who really are not that familiar with investing and trading saw the price dropping, plummeting, so they panicked, driving the price down. And those big guys who have lots of money, they're called whales, they're going in and buying up their Bitcoin because it's cheaper. Because it, again, a few weeks ago was up at $63,000, $64,000 a coin. And now it's down to what, $35,000, $36,000 a coin. So that seems like a discount. So anyone out there who's shopping for Bitcoin or thinking about shopping for Bitcoin, you may discover that this is a good time to buy because the price is so far down. And for those shoppers who are risk averse, it makes perfect sense to just say, okay, I'll throw $10 at Bitcoin, or $20 or $50 or $100. And of course, you're getting a fraction of a share. And just look at what it does over the next month or so. But I'm in Bitcoin. In fact, I'm in several cryptocurrencies. I'm in Bitcoin for the long haul because, again, I have the experience of knowing I had a chance to buy in when Bitcoin was $500 a coin, when I could have easily bought 5 coins or 10 coins at a very affordable price, whereas now I can't afford a full coin, but I do have fractions of a coin, and that money has gone up and down with the price of Bitcoin. But again, this for me, it is an investing position, not a trading position. I'm more interested in where Bitcoin is going to be in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 11 years, 15 years. That's what I'm interested in. So it's a little bit below where I bought in, but I'm not concerned about it because I'm not trying to cash out, because this is a long-term investment for me, because I believe that Bitcoin is going to grow exponentially over the next 5 years, just as it has over the previous 5 years. So that's pretty much what I checked in to say. And for those of you who didn't catch my first video, I'm not putting my face on the screen because I want you to hear what I'm saying and not be focused on what I look like or any sort of cosmetic factor like that. As I make more videos, I will have different backgrounds. I'm in one of my favorite green spaces, so for a while you may be looking at like bodies of water or whatever. But the most important thing I want you to consume is this information. And as always, whether you're trading or whether you're investing, please know that you can lose your money. It's not precisely gambling, but you can see your investment go up or go down. And it goes to zero if whatever you invested in just goes kaput, bankrupt, then nothing. But do not trade, do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Do not trade, do not invest your rent money, your mortgage money, your money for your car payments, your money for your food budget. Do not do that. That is very risky and very irresponsible behavior. If you're going to throw any kind of money in the stock market, make sure it's something you can afford to lose. If you're on a budget, and I hope you are, and you give yourself an allowance, and that's money that you can do with whatever you wish after you've paid off all of your other bills, I would say use your allowance for this. But do not, I repeat, do not trade or invest with your money that should be used to pay for your essentials, particularly housing and food, shelter and food. Do not put that kind of money into any investment instrument. So I will leave it there. I will leave a link to my Webull promotion account in the description box. If you sign up with Webull, you will get 2 free stocks. And with $100 deposit. And in fact, you could probably sell those 2 stocks once they settle in your account to use it to buy Bitcoin. But again, if you sign up using my promotion link, which is in the description box, you will get 2 free stocks from Webull worth up to $1,800 when you make a $100 deposit into your Webull account. So I will leave it there. Happy Memorial Day. Take a moment today, if you haven't already, and remember what the day is really about. So I would say happy Memorial Day and happy safe and responsible investing and trading. All right, so that's a wrap.